What's good, YouTubers and YouTubettes? This is JB Sports, back again with another one. Four-time Grand Slam champion Naomi Osaka from Japan defeated two-time Grand Slam champion Coco Gauff from the good old USA. Fourth round matchup that took place at the US Open, Flushing Meadows, New York. A lot of stars was in attendance. We had Sierra in attendance. We had a lot of actors and actresses in attendance for this potential epic matchup. It failed to deliver as Osaka dominated and won decisively 6-3, 6-2 over Coco Gauff. Coco couldn't get nothing going. Was behind the 8 ball from the word go. Got broken early, got down 2-0, was fighting an uphill battle from that point on. Couldn't get a forehand going, backhand broke down on her. She got over her first serve at a decent percentage. I think it was 63% at one point to Naomi Osaka's 39% as far as first serve percentages. But the problem with that is, out of the 39% that Osaka was getting over, she was winning those points like 99.9% of the time. So she didn't have any kind of problems holding her serve, but she was breaking Osaka serve every chance she get, it seemed like. She broke her twice in the first set. I think it was either 2 or 3 times in the third set. Broke her to win the match in the second set, 6-2. As Coco Gauff at that point was up 40-15 when she was down 5-2. And she was able to come back, get it to deuce, and then she won the next 2 points to run away with this matchup, to the surprise of yours truly, JB Sports, as she staked her claim as the female to beat from this point on, as she advances to the quarterfinals of the US Open. With that being said, I don't think anybody's going to beat Osaka. She played like this. She played at a #1 rank level today. It's going to be hard to beat her. Now, she hasn't played like this since she defeated Serena Williams in the U.S. Open about 5 or more years ago. I think it was either 2020, maybe 2021 if I'm not mistaken. And at that point, Serena wasn't the #1 ranked player, but she had came back and she had made quite a run in that U.S. Open. And a lot of people thought once she got to the finals that she was going to win another Grand Slam and stake her claim as the greatest female tennis player of all times, in my Muhammad Ali voice. But that wasn't the case. Osaka announced her name to the tennis world, and she was able to catapult that U.S. Open Championship into 3 more before she had a baby, which took her out of action. She came back ranked 833. When you rank 833, that means in the first and second rounds of a particular tournament, you're going to be playing top players, which is going to be making it hard for you to advance far in a tournament when you rate that low. But she was able to get her rankings up, came into this U.S. Open as a 23 seeded player, which meant that when she playing those players in the first and second round, she's playing players that are seeded lower than her, that are ranked lower than her. And she was able to get through the trials and tribulations of the first 2 rounds of tournaments, which she said has potentially give her problems in the past because she kind of likes to warm up, dip her toe in the water, get her feet wet, and kind of get the momentum as the tournament goes on to the 3rd, 4th rounds. We get to the second weeks of these Grand Slams. She's able to be in top form and make a lot of noise, as we've seen, as she's won 4 Grand Slam tournaments throughout her illustrious tennis career. With all that being said, she played a great matchup, man. Her forehand is the best in female tennis, in my opinion. Her backhand was very consistent. Her first service percentage was low. She's going to have to clean that up in the next round because Coco wasn't able to take advantage of it because her forehand was so erratic. Her backhand, again, broke down on her. She just didn't have nothing going. When your forehand and your backhand is not working, what can you do? I think the magnitude of this matchup got to Coco Gauff. But with all that being said, I think if Coco would have played her A game, I still think she would have lost. Osaka, at her best, I think is a more well-rounded player. I think Coco Gauff, only advantage she has over Osaka is she's a better mover. She's more athletic. But not to say that Osaka ain't no great mover. This ain't no, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no Capriati. You know, she can move Osaka. She might not can move like Osaka, but she's a very, very good mover. I would say like Gauff is probably an A+ mover, and I would say that Osaka is a B+ mover. So she really don't have no weakness. And if she's in top form, ain't nobody can see her on that tennis court, especially on the hard court. Maybe on that clay, they play on that clay. Gauff will have a better chance to beat Osaka because that play plays to her strength. She's a player that thrives in the long rallies. When the ball kind of slows down on that surface, it plays to her advantage because she's the more athletic guy. She's the better mover. But when you're playing on a hard surface that allows for quick, short rallies, that plays to the advantage of Naomi Osaka. She's going to be tough to beat if she stays in this form in the U.S. Opens going forward and Wimbledon's going forward. I think that'll be her best surfaces. As she said, the U.S. Open playing on off the ash is her favorite surface, favorite stadium to play in, and we've seen it on full display today as she defeated Coco Gauff 6-3, 6-2. Let me know in the comment section what you think this win does for Osaka. Will she be able to ride this momentum into another Grand Slam championship, or will she kind of have her moment beating Coco Gauff? Because this was like a finals in a fourth round matchup. This had a finals feel to it. Big crowd, off the ass stadium. She's going to have to put this on the back burner and understand that this is just a win to get her to the quarterfinals. She still got to win 3 more matches to get her 5th Grand Slam. This win is a great win for her, but it does nothing for her if she loses her next matchup. At the end of the day, it's all about winning Grand Slam championships and climbing up that illustrious ladder to get more championships than other female tennis players of the past. I think the female that she needs to be looking to tie or get ahead of is Venus Williams, who's a 7-time Grand Slam champion. She's got 7. Naomi's got 4. Coco's got 2. When you think about Serena, she's got, 23? That's a little bit too far out to think about, getting up there with her, or Steffi Graf that's up there with 20+ Grand Slam championships. I don't think either one of those females will be able to see those 2 greats. But when you talk about Venus, that could be a goal that you can reach. She's got 7. And I would look at the ages of Osaka and Coco Gauff. They're both young female players. They have plenty of opportunities to play in the next 10 years, 10 to 12 years. They'll be able to have a chance at maybe getting to that threshold of Venus Williams in her 7 Grand Slam championships. So we will see what happens, and we will see what transpires. Follow me on Facebook, Gerard Briscoe. Follow me on TikTok at JB Sports New Media. Follow me on Twitch at Briscoe MA7701, and follow me on Instagram at JB Sports 9707, and follow me on my YouTube channels at JB Sports The Man, The Myth, The Legend 9707, and at JB Sports The Man, The Myth, The Legend 9656. And my bad, and at JB Sports The Man, The Myth, The Legend 8000. And like, share, and subscribe to JB Sports The Man, The Myth, The Legend. And I holla.